Wow, that is something the media will not show you right there, folks. The amount of people that actually come out to Donald Trump's rallies is insane. It's mind-boggling. This guy does up to 3 rallies a day. Consider.
In the Washington Post article, I said, look, the verdict of history, which is what my keys are based on, indicates that this is a year in which the White House party, the Democrats, should lose. But I also noted in that Washington Post piece that I've hedged my prediction for the first time in more than 30 years, saying that in Donald Trump, we might have a history-shattering candidate who could change patterns that have held since 1860 in this country and have enabled me to correctly predict every election since 1984. And we saw some of those patterns on display in the debate.
Well, he's a professor with a remarkable record of predicting election outcomes. And despite what recent polls say and what everyone in Washington and on television is saying, university professor at home at Norpoth. Professor, it's great to see you.
Thank you very much for having me.
So you are almost alone.
Yes.
Among academics, predicting a Trump win, not because you're coming out for Trump, but because you have a model that you believe leads to the conclusion he's going to win. Tell us about this model. How have you arrived at this conclusion?
Well, there are two things. Okay, the model is called the primary model, so I take into account primary elections, real elections, how the candidates are performing, and I can track primaries for about 100 years, since 1912. So it's quite a set of elections.
Yes.
And it usually turns out that the candidate who does better in his party's primaries, or her party primaries, beats the other guy who does less well. And so in this election, the primaries that I'm relying on, it's only New Hampshire and South Carolina.
Yes.
Donald Trump came out on top, better than Hillary Clinton in the Democratic race. And
that seems like a fair measure. And what's the other one? What's the other
one is what I call the swing of the pendulum, the tendency after, let's say, 2 terms of the White House party being in office,
yes,
that is a change. And I can track that actually for a longer period of time, for almost 200 years. And that also gives a prediction that Republicans are favored this year.
According to Norpoth, Trump beats Hillary 54.7% to 45.3%.
She's still telling me what to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Will we roll and tape on that?
There you go. You got a brush? Yes. Just a one-finger victory salute.
You know, come on. When Hillary Clinton says I'm out of touch, I just have to remind people of the track record. All right? So now this is Senator Clinton. This is the same person.
Republicans want to repeal it. You know, they actually, with a straight face, say that the Great Recession was caused by too much regulation on Wall Street. They actually say that. You know, I remember when, you know, I've supported my husband through all of his races in Arkansas. And one of my favorite political ads of all time should, you know? I think we could cut right through a lot of their, you know, their claims.
One of the most telling things in this election is how many people each of these candidates are getting out to their rallies. And if you look at Donald Trump, he's packing stadiums and filling up huge venues. And Hillary Clinton came and seemed to fill up a middle school gym or a donut shop. So we're going to look at some pictures, compare their two rallies and their audience, because I think this is a real pretty obvious piece of evidence that Hillary Clinton is not winning. Hillary Clinton's own supporters aren't even into it. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.